What does a copywriter actually do? Not all writers are created equal. There are many different types of writers out there, and some writers make a lot of money and some writers barely scraping by. So what does a copywriter, a professional copywriter actually do? Have you ever seen a TV infomercial? Have you ever seen a brochure? Have you ever seen a billboard? Have you ever seen a landing page, a website? Have you ever seen an email? Guess what? Every one of those pieces, content pieces, they were written by copywriters. I like to describe copywriters as kind of like the silent rainmakers. They are the ones who are turning words into cash. They are the ones who are using the written words that compel people to buy, to take an action, to make a purchase, to generate a lead. It's a very, very powerful skill. You see, a lot of people, they get confused when it comes to content writing versus copywriting. When you're a content writer, what you do is you are writing to inform. You're writing to maybe educate. As a copywriter, you have a different goal. You are writing to persuade and influence. Maybe it's get someone to click on something. Maybe it's for someone to request a call. Maybe it's for someone to get a demo. Maybe it's to opt in to an email list, to download something, or maybe it's to actually make a purchase and buy online. So a copywriter must have a very good understanding of human nature and human psychology and what motivates people to take action and why people buy. It is not an easy thing, and that's why it's such a valuable skill. Every single company on this planet needs copywriters. That's why it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and thanks to the internet, thanks to social media, now it has been exploding because there has never been a time in history there's an insatiable amount of demand for content, for copy. Doesn't matter if it's a persuasive article, doesn't matter if it's an email message, doesn't matter if it's an ad on Facebook, doesn't matter if it's a long landing page. Every company needs a good copywriter, and that's why they're in such high demand. Now here's what's very interesting. What are some of the qualifications that you need to be a copywriter? Do you know that most copywriters actually don't have a degree? Most copywriters, in some cases, they haven't even finished high school. I have students that are as young as 17 years old to all the way someone who is retired and now writing copy part-time. I have students that are stay-at-home moms, or some that have left their corporate jobs because they don't want to commute anymore, right? They want to work from home and spend more time with their family. You don't need qualifications, you don't need a degree. What you need is a skill. You need someone to show you how it's done. Because companies, they don't care about that. What they care about is results. Can you write something that actually works? You don't need to spend years learning this. In fact, you could spend a few weeks, a few months learning and honing this skill, and you can already offer your skill set to the marketplace in exchange of money. And you know what's very, very funny? You're already a copywriter. You just don't know it yet. Let me prove to you. Have you ever sent an email in your life? Comment below. Have you ever posted on social media? Have you ever written something to your friend? Have you ever private messaged someone through social media? Guess what? You are a copywriter. The difference between you and a professional copywriter is you don't get paid writing those things. A professional copywriter actually get paid to write those emails, to write those pages, to write those messages. They get paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars to write an email, to write an ad. That's the only difference. You're already doing it. You just aren't getting paid for it. What if there's a way for you to earn a full-time income working less than 30 minutes a day? Now, I know it sounds too good to be true, but I could assure you it is true. What if there's a way for you to learn this skill that doesn't take you years or getting into hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan in debt, that you could master and learn this skill in a number of weeks, in just a couple months? Click on the link below and let me show you my half-hour workday model. You will be blown away how simple and powerful this model is. Go ahead, block out a few hours, watch this right now and see for yourself.